I'm Darlene Rodriquez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Lauren Scala is here tracking the roads and the rails. But first, Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with today's weather headlines. It felt like the 80s when I was driving in this morning.
Believe it or not, probably the warmest part of the day today.
Oh, okay.
Right now, yeah, because we're going to see temperatures dropping. We've got a lot happening as we take you outside right now. Yes, 78 degrees at Central Park at 4 in the morning. So what on earth is happening? We've got a front coming through, and it's triggering showers and even some thunderstorms. Storm Tracker 4 has got an eye on it. We have it up in Sullivan County for Monticello. Some heavy rainfall, even a few bolts of lightning. So perhaps the pets are jumping into bed with you and you're checking in on what's going on. No severe warnings with these, but some locally heavy rain even into Sussex County, into New Jersey, Newton and Byram. These are moving towards Jefferson and Hardystown as well as Sparta in the next few minutes, so half hour or so. But as I mentioned, it's a temperature story today too. Warmest part of the day likely now. We're seeing noon temperatures a few degrees cooler in the thunderstorms this morning. We get a little break and then another round as that front pushes through later on this afternoon, and the potential for some strong thunderstorms too. So a lot to get you through today. Let's also get you through that morning commute on this Thursday, and Lauren Scala is on the job. What's going on out there, Lauren?
Not too much at the moment, which is kind of rare for this week. It seems like we've had a lot going on at 4 a.m. every day, but you have road work, of course, out there. So there are some delays southbound on the Henry Hudson Parkway. There's road work between 125th Street and 97th. Bruckner westbound out by White Plains Road, you have some road work there as well. So a little stop and go through the area, but not too bad. Michael, over to you.
Okay, Lauren, thanks so much. We have breaking news out of Queens. Police say a worker fixing a streetlight was injured after his van was hit by
Deaths. They do expect that number to rise significantly.
Okay, 410 right now. We do want to check in with Maria LaRosa and take a look at the weather. Right now, we've been going through this summer part 2 series, right?
Yeah, I mean, it feels like a tropical air mass out there right now. We've got dew points up near 70 degrees, and we've got showers and thunderstorms happening right now. Storm Tracker 4 tracking it from Sullivan County, moving in through Sparta and into Sussex County. We've got those showers in the forecast for the bus stop as well. So make sure the kiddos are prepared. Outside with temperatures actually steady or slowly dropping. We'll be into the low 70s by the time they finish up the day, but more showers and thunderstorms happening at that point, and severe weather potentially too. This is all bringing about a big change in the temperature. I'll have details on that coming up in the 10-day forecast.
All right.
Now for this reality star.
How fun. Sorry, I love Jersey Shore. If you're getting on the rails right now, there are delays on the Journal Square to 33rd Street via Hoboken line for path commuters. And as far as the subways go, you have overnight track work out there on 13 subway lines. So those delays and service changes, they'll be out there till 5 a.m. and we will take a live look.
Means you get 48 tomatoes whether you want them or not. Or be at your house.
Yes, exactly.
From Walmart.
By 3 o'clock.
I'm one of those people, I haven't jumped on that online shopping thing.
Oh,
for the groceries, I know
so
my sister
great.
swears by it.
So great.
I have to get on that, but you know, you're going to have to duck those showers too, whether you're driving to pick up the groceries. And so putting down a lot of heavy rain. We don't have any warnings, no flash flood, no severe warnings, but we have a little bit of thunder and lightning. This is out in Sullivan County, so Liberty and Thompson, some heavy rain. Move off to the east, so heads up Denning up towards Olive. You'll be getting on some of this in the next hour or so, and then some heavier rainfall coming through Sussex County, pushing into Passaic County eventually here, so taking over 287 between 80 and 78. These will be pushing off to the east in the next hour there, but also a few showers from Somerset into Essex County, so south of Middlesex. Heads up Edison, if this little batch makes its way into your area in the next hour, that's some pockets of heavy rain there. So we've got a round of showers for this morning. Are showing that's the case. Then by midday, we'll get a little bit of a reprieve, probably mostly to cloudy skies. And then with the final push here coming late tonight, so around the evening rush time, even after the sun goes down, a few showers possible. We do have a few opportunities here to see some of those stronger thunderstorms, but as you can see with the Storm Prediction Center, and I agree, I think the biggest threat will be central and South Jersey, where we still have some really warm temperatures. We're talking low 80s right now. So north of there, as we live picture Manhattan and the Tribute and Lights, it is 78. We got to 88 yesterday. By tomorrow, only up to 71 degrees, where most of us are going to stay in the 60s. So a really interesting temperature story to tell you about too. Right now may be the warmest time of the day. 78 in Central Park. Look where we're headed over the next couple of hours. Steady to downward into the afternoon with those showers and thunderstorms by 6 o'clock into the low 60s. By tomorrow morning, we're talking about temperatures down into the upper. It is quiet. Lauren Scala, you've got the look at the maps.
It is for the most part. Maria, good morning, everyone. You can see lots of green still there, but it's starting to change colors over on 95. So out by the Portchester construction zone, delays are starting to build in both directions. Over on the Bruckner, you have some delays westbound because of road work by White Plains Road. And over on the Henry Hudson Parkway southbound, they have construction out there today from 125th Street down to around 96. So those delays have eased out. Could get worse later on. I'll keep you posted. Heavy delays heading to Staten Island on the Goethals Bridge right now, so you might want to head to the outer bridge crossing, and then finally alternate side of the street parking rules, they are in effect. Michael, back
to the east, so not quite Kingston and Poughkeepsie, but you'll be getting it soon there as a little bit of lightning and thunder in that right now. Some pockets of heavy rain trying to push into Passaic County. We've got Kinnelon, 287 and 202. You'll see some pockets of heavy rain in the next half hour. We've got the traffic and weather together. And then off to the south here near Linden, taking over I-95 soon with some showers heading into Staten Island within the next half hour. The temperature story is really interesting too. As I mentioned, warm right now, and we'll see temperatures steady to slow. We get through the midday, more showers and thunderstorms possible even as we get to the afternoon and evening, so be prepared. All right, let's get everyone prepared for what's out there on the roads and the rails. Lauren Scala, you have the latest.
Luckily, no accidents yet, but I'll keep a closer eye on those areas with the wet roads that are coming. Heading over to construction zones, though, you have delays on 95 in both directions out by the New York-Connecticut state line, and then heading over to the Goethals Bridge, you still have some delays across the span heading to Staten Island because of road work there. Otherwise, you should be in for a pretty nice ride. To you.
Lauren, thank you. We are staying on top of breaking
showers there as we head up towards Sullivan and Ulster County. So right now, Thompson, you're just past it, but Kingston towards Poughkeepsie and Newburgh, as this pushes off to the east, it'll catch up with you. So Dutchess County into Putnam County, you're just on that fringe of some of that rainfall. But also moving into parts of Bergen County, we've got 208 seeing some heavy rainfall right now. Just to the west of Patterson, south of Wayne, those showers pushing off to the east, and some heavy rain just about ready to move into southern South this morning.
A lot of the construction on the roads has cleared, so you're in for a nice ride for the most part, but over at that construction zone in Portchester, you still have delays in both directions. The northbound delay and the eastbound delay on 287 a little heavier right now than southbound on 95. And we'll take a live look outside around town. Here's the Alexander Island, so that's good news. And then finally heading over out there by the Grand Central Parkway. So again, you're in for a nice ride. Alternate side of the street parking rules, they are in effect. Darlene, back to you.
Lauren, thank you. It's 4:48 right now. And in today's CNBC Money Report, Forever 21 denying reports of bankruptcy, and JCPenney taking new steps to boost sales. CNBC's Kate Rogers is here with details. Kate, good morning.
Hi, Darlene and Michael. Good morning to you both. Forever 21 is denying reports.
Westchester County, we have some showers in the vicinity, so that's going to slow you down. In fact, we have a couple places I want to point out. Storm Tracker 4 on the job, the live radar. Pockets of heavy rain. So where you're seeing the orange and the red, that's heavy rainfall. We've had a few bolts of lightning too, moving out of Sullivan County into Ulster County, New York State Thruway. So heads up Poughkeepsie, Newburgh, Monroe, just some light showers. Could be seeing some heavier rain as that moves through, but also into Rockland and northern Bergen County, east of Mahwah, so 287 and the Garden State Parkway, all looking at some pockets of heavy rainfall. But it is moving pretty quickly in other areas, including Staten Island. So as you look at here, the trend is to see some quick heavy rainfall there, and then it moves to the upper 60s and lower 70s. All right, could be a little bit tricky out there on the roads. Let's get the latest with Lauren Scala. What are you seeing out there?
Right now, so there are only a few spots where I'm seeing delays, and it's because of construction, no accidents to tell you about. So 95 out by the New York-Connecticut state line, you have delays in both directions, including eastbound on 287, which I haven't seen in a while. So that road work is certainly back out there. And if you're headed out to the Gowanus Expressway, you can see things starting to slow down there towards the right of your screen. There is road work eastbound out by Hamilton Avenue, so delays go back past the Prospect Expressway at this point. Michael, over to you.
Okay, Warren, thank you very much. We are following breaking
The morning commute.
It is construction delays in the typical spots, but you can see lots of green, so most are in for a nice ride. The only places I'm seeing delays right now, northbound on 95 as you make your way through Stamford. There is road work out there by exit 9. Then you still have it by the state line, so southbound delays now are heavier than northbound delays getting into this area. Over on the BQE Gowanus here, this is right as you head into the Hugh-Carey Tunnel, or if you stick to the right, you'll get up to your lower East River crossing. So there's construction delays, and we'll take a live look. No delays inbound or outbound at any of your Hudson River crossings. Alternate side of the street parking rules, they are in effect, so don't forget to move your car. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much, Lauren. It's 5:18. A Trump administration policy.
Bouts of lightning and thunder. We take a little bit of a tour here for you, and some of that heavy rain pushing through Ulster County, so along the New York State Thruway. Heads up Poughkeepsie, it's just knocking on your door, pushing into Dutchess County, also into Putnam County. And then we head towards Fairfield County, North Greenwich. Some heavy rainfall. You see that purple there? That is really coming down, and that's enough to wake you up all on its own. And then pushing through also Monmouth and Ocean County, Point Pleasant, a shower, but also lunch hour and near 70 later on this evening. All right, let's see if we have any slowdowns to talk about, maybe weather related or otherwise. Lauren, I know you've got a busy map.
Right, it's construction right now, so I'm sure the weather is going to play a bigger role shortly as more and more people get on the roads. But you still have construction delays on 95 southbound heading into Westchester County from Connecticut, and then heading over to the Gowanus. Everything's very backed up. There's a lane blocked right at the split there between the BQE and going into the Hugh-Carey Tunnel. So if you're able to stick with Hamilton Avenue underneath the Gowanus, that's moving along pretty nicely still, but this is jammed up as you make your way past the Prospect Expressway. Darlene, back to you.
Thanks so much, Lauren. It's 5:31 right now.
Slowing us down in traffic.
Thanks, Maria. Good morning. You can still see lots of green, so that's always a good sign, but things are very red. Over on 287 northbound, there's road work out by 78 approaching it. Delays are extensive here. This is on the inner roadway out by 287, so stick with the outer roadway or even 202 to avoid that. Then heading over to the Belt Parkway, there is an accident eastbound by Cropsey Avenue. That's not really causing a delay, so just use caution there. And over on the Bruckner, you have delays westbound because of construction out by White Plains Road. We'll take a look at the delays on the Gowanus Expressway. Alternate side of the street parking rules, they are in effect. Michael, back to you.
Lauren, thank you very much. 5:49 now. There's a dramatic video this morning coming from Boca Raton, Florida. It shows a plane skidding and crashing just minutes after takeoff. The plane went down near an airport.
12. I'm Darlene Rodriquez.
I'm Michael Gargiulo. Lauren Scala is watching the roads and the rails. But first, Storm Team 4's Maria LaRosa is here with today's forecast for the middle of July.
It certainly feels like it, right? But it also feels like peak tropical season because it is very muggy out there.
Pretty smooth right now.
Going on the roadways and the rails, Lauren Scala, how's it? Smooth, kind of bumpy?
Pretty smooth right now.
Even from this afternoon and this evening. So a stormy, unsettled day ahead. Let's see if we're seeing that impact on the roadways. I know earlier this morning, Lauren, we weren't seeing too much weather impact. How are things looking?
Still the same for the most part. There's a couple of accidents on the roads, not too many. It's not that bad this morning, but over on the Belt Parkway eastbound, you still have an accident by Cropsey Avenue. Delays, you'll start tapping on the brakes once you get past the Verrazano Bridge. Then heading over to the Jackie Robinson Parkway eastbound, approaching the Van Wyck, there's an accident there. Delays are much heavier as you make your way through here. Westbound on the Grand Central's a little slow going, northbound on the Van Wyck as well. Michael, back over to you.
Okay, Lauren, thanks very much.